Hey guys, quick review on the Vortex Solo RT 8x36. Some of you might be thinking about going to a mill or a mill type of monocular, which is kind of cool. So yeah, let me just talk you through some of the basics on this one. 8 power, 36 objective. Some of the things which stood out to me as quite good are the clip. Is a great. It's not too big, it's not too small. It has a nice feature here and it's quite strong with the metal, made out of metal. Lock tight down the screws, obviously, always do that. I've had this for about 3-4 years now. Used it quite a lot. You can see I actually dropped it and broke off the hook here, which holds onto the lanyard. So I just took a sandpaper and made that smooth. Just moving from the back, you've got a little ocular eyepiece for here, which is cool, with the piece sticking out to create some shade over the right side of your face. Easy to move it around to the other side if you're left eye dominant, so that's cool. Of course, it does have the reticle, which is always fun to use and look through, especially if you want to practice your milling. The only issue is keeping it dead still when you're milling. So you're milling something, but you're moving around. So it's not as still as milling something through a rifle, for example. So I tend to rest it against a tree or put my elbows down on the surface. There's a focus similar to a rifle scope. There's a focus at the back here. That's to focus the reticle, like you would on a rifle. And there's a focus in front here to focus the image, like you would on a rifle's, like parallax, for example. So there's 2 focus points, one here and one here. I just made a marking with some white pen to indicate that's generally my focus point. So I give it to someone else and they focus it out, move it for themselves. I just move it back to where I keep it. It's always fun giving it to someone and they look through it and they see, oh cool, there's a reticle, and they think they're a sniper for the day, which is quite cute. The body's pretty rugged. It's a hard rubber. I've dropped this in lots of times. Like I said, I broke off the lanyard piece. Notice that the logo is printed on or stuck on a bit skew, so that's weird. But overall, quite fun, I compared it to a binoculars the other day. My friend had a 10x42 Vortex Diamondback binoculars, and the binoculars is obviously so much better. I mean, there's just... if you look at them side by side, the binoculars clarity and picture and everything is so much better. This does have a little bit of, on the edges is a little bit out of focus, but who cares about that? You're not looking at the edges. Yeah, binoculars will be so much better, but you're just more likely to carry this. You go for a walk in the forest or trail run or something, you just put this in your pocket and it's kind of fun in case you see something. So it's just something that you're more likely to carry. I can practice milling, like you can mill people walking around and mill objects and buildings and things, so it's nice to practice the milling and work out the distance, practice your formulas as you work out distance. Yeah, that's about it. I think this thing's super awesome. Let me show you some footage of me looking outside of the river the other day. Let me know what you guys think.